Hello, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading today. You have picked this very, very magical pewter wand, which I think is very sparkly and special and beautiful. I know we just gave you a close-up, but I will show you again. And it has a smoky quartz. This is called the Smoky Quartz Power Wand. So it's very cool, and I'll leave details about this in the description box. But what I love about this wand is, besides it's very magical, are these blue stones here, which I feel like is very powerful for the throat chakra. So if you've been wanting somebody to speak their truth, I wouldn't be surprised if that's why you picked this pile or why you've been drawn to this. Also, the smoky quartz is really good for connecting you to past lives. And then it has a clear quartz here as well, so that's great for protection. It's wonderful for, I would say it's also very empowering. This is a very powerful power wand. So I'm glad you guys picked this one. You guys also picked this very special tarot deck that one of my really, really best friends, good friends, gave to me, which I think is amazing as well. So I love that you've picked this black tarot. It's the Inner Hue tarot, so it's very, very cool. I feel like you guys are the edgy pile. You guys are a little rebellious, you know, picking the black, picking the silver, picking that heavy kind of rebellious power energy. I like you guys already. So basically, I'm a therapist as well. And so in grad school, what they did was they taught us that there's a very special question that therapists can ask their clients. And one of them, the therapy questions they ask, it's called the miracle question. So I thought to do a video like this because in therapy, when they ask you, you know, the miracle question, it's basically, if you could wake up tomorrow and you could just wave a magic wand and the whole world would be different, and you could have it just magically, with no negative consequences, just turn into exactly the world that you want it to be, what would it look like? What would be your miracle? What could create this change for you? So I wanted to make a video based on that because I thought that would be very helpful for you guys asking about your beautiful connection with your special person. Because I don't know about you, but I know there have been many times where I could just wake up and just wish the world were magically changed just the way I want it. And so in this video, I want to see what are these magical, miracle, positive changes that are going to occur between you and your person, or how is your person going to have a positive change in the near future. So I would say between now and the next, we'll give it a wide range because sometimes change requires hard work and working on themselves and stuff. A little bit different than the miracle question, which is instantly. But I would say in the next 6 months, between now and 6 months from now, what are the positive changes going to be between you and your person? I want to make sure that this very beautiful, there, yeah, we'll do that. Okay. This very beautiful magic wand will be in frame so you guys can see it and its lovely magical powers as we continue with this reading. So what are the positive changes that are going to happen in this connection for you guys that might feel like a miracle? So I'm going to shuffle the tarot first to get a little snapshot about what's going on in the current moment. Then I'm going to shuffle 2 different tarot decks to look into what happened before in this connection and what will the future be within these next 6 months. What positive miracles will occur in the future. So stay tuned. All right, so I'm going to pick 5 cards. This is actually very beautiful. Oh, wow. Your connection is actually extremely powerful. Okay, yes, I see this. Okay. And actually, I'm going to keep it reversed. I actually don't ever really do reverses normally on my channel. But I'm going to actually keep this time because this is very interesting. Okay. So for you guys, my magical pile 1s, the first card that I get for you is Strength. So shout out to my Leos out there, my Leo King and Queens. So my Royals, What I love about this is it seems like right now you are definitely in your empowered time, in your empowered moment. So that is absolutely stunning for you guys. I get the Temperance card, which I know a lot of tarot readers look at this as patience, but I always look at Temperance as destiny. So it seems like the two of you are actually on the path, or right now, have already done a lot to be a power couple or a power team, even if you aren't officially in a commitment, because, haha, next card. Because I would say that you guys, with the Strength and the Destiny card, it's like you guys have really done a lot of work in regards to this connection, where it's strong, it's powerful, it's a very strong chemistry, and I feel like there's a very strong destiny with it. Also, shout out to all of my Sagittarius babies out there, because there is Sagittarius on this card. I do feel like right now you've had to have some patience though with your person, because I feel like the challenge in this commitment is twofold. One, I feel like right now at this moment you may not have a commitment with them. So I get the Seven of Cups, which represents it might be all fantasy and no action. It might be that you guys are dreaming about each other but not able to ground this into the material realms. Or it might be that you guys have a lot of strong chemistry but haven't been able to commit this relationship. So I feel like this relationship might not have the commitment that you would want. I get the Three of Cups though, which is you guys have so much happiness, so much celebration, so much good times together. There's a lot of fun in this energy, in this connection. So I love it. And I get the Ten of Coins reversed, which I'm going to show it to you upright first so you can just see the photo, which is beautiful. So I get the Ten of Coins reversed, which is usually the treasure chest card, but it's upside down. So with this, I feel like they may have a hard time valuing you right now. They may have a hard time seeing your worth. So what's interesting though is you guys are in for a positive change and a miracle. So let's see what happened before to kind of bring the situation to where it is now. So I'm going to shuffle 5 more cards, and I'm going to get a clarification of each of these cards as we go along. So we have a card to clarify the Strength, a card to clarify the Temperance, a card to clarify Seven of Cups, a card to clarify Three of Cups, and a card to clarify the reversed Ten of Pentacles. So looking at this dynamic right now, I'm going to put these up here as well. You know what, we'll do this. Okay. All right. So to clarify the Strength card, what happened before to make you this strong, empowered badass that you are? Ace of Coins, it does seem like either you yourself have come into some finances and money where you've seen your value. So maybe they've been confused. You're not. So I get that you have seen your value. You have been able to maybe have some financial career confidence, or you've been able to really kind of come into your own. With the Temperance and Destiny, I get that you've actually communicated this to your person in the past. So I get the Princess of Swords or Page of Swords. So I do feel like that you have actually communicated this to your person already. So you have already shared with them your worth, and I feel like you are an expert boundary maker. So I feel like you've definitely been asserting yourself, and you've really been setting some good boundaries. This Princess of Swords, while they're not the queen, they still don't take a lot of crap from a lot of people, especially not with your Smoky Quartz power wand. Also, I get the Princess of Swords here too, which is really awesome because I get that also in it, I get the Hawk, which is the messenger. So I do feel like that you guys have established some very good communication in this connection, and that's important. So I'm glad about that for you. To clarify these Seven of Cups card, I get the Judgment, but it's before the tarot. So it's like, in the past, you guys haven't really made that decision. Maybe that is something that hasn't come up, or you guys haven't really been ready for this yet, or maybe your person hasn't been ready for this yet. But with the Judgment, it's like before making a decision. So it's like you guys quite aren't at that point where you guys can make that decision to really fully commit to each other, even if you have been patient for this and waiting for a while. To clarify the Three of Cups, I get the Strength card again. Oh my gosh, this is amazing, you guys. So, wow, You've been strong for a long time. I like this. You may even be in a double Leo connection where you may be a Leo and your partner might be a Leo, or your person might be a Leo. I like this. Also, there may be some Libra energy watching because I am getting with Princess of Swords and Judgment. That is very Libra of you. So I see Libra energy, I see Sag energy, Leo energy. Very, very strong. So I love this. So in the past, you have already, again, gained your own empowerment, your own inner strength. You are no stranger to being a strong individual. And what I love about this strength card too is it's like you are no stranger to taming those lions. You have had to tame quite a fair share of your lions. And with that, I mean your romantic people that have come and gone. So you have tamed quite a few. And it might be that your person that you're interested in right now is just a little bit wild, a little bit untamed at this moment. What I love as well is how you guys came together. Because to clarify the 10 of coins, even though they don't quite see your value, it may not quite be your value that they're not seeing. Because I'm also getting, in some particular cases, they may not see their own value. So to clarify the 10 of coins reversed, I'm getting the Knight of Swords, which does pair with the Page of Swords. So I would say that while they may have a hard time seeing your value, I would say probably the deeper part of this is that they may have a harder time really seeing their value. So that's actually very interesting. So I would say that they definitely have a hard time seeing their own. Seeing yours may come and go, but they definitely have a hard time seeing theirs. So now I'm going to go to the Future Tarot, and we're going to begin to see what miracles are coming up between you and your person, and what positive changes are they going to go through in order to connect with you. So, because I can only imagine that while you have been patient, my dear pile ones, you probably have not been super tolerant. So, we're going to do 5 cards to see what miracle will come up for positive change in regards to each of these situations. Each of these card piles here. So, all right. So, in order to clarify the Strength card and the Ace of Coins, all right, if I took reverse before, I may as well keep taking reverse now. All right, so I'm getting the 8 of Wands. And what I love about this is I feel like if you guys have needed to, if your person has been wandering around, this is usually the card of the wanderer, the traveler, communication fast and things speeding up. But with it reversed, I would say this may be that the wandering is coming to stop. So that can help with the commitment issue as well. So I feel like that this is more like a settling down. So that is fantastic, because I think this may even be an ultimatum that you might even give them, being like, hey, darling, it's time to start to make things be a little more stable. Now, with the Princess of Swords and the Temperance, I get the Moon reversed. So, with the Moon card, shout out to my Cancers, the Moon card in reverse, I feel like that with this, I feel like this card usually represents kind of confusion or emotionally overwhelmed. With it reverse, I would say that maybe the confusion is lifting. So I would say that for you, that also you might be more in control of your emotions as well. I know that's not completely the reversed meaning of the Moon, but I would say that like intuitively, this is what I'm getting for you, kind of spurned on by these cards. So I do feel like there's a little bit of a reversal of that card meaning. So that is actually very good. To clarify the Judgment and the 7 of Cups, I get the 5 of Cups upside down reversed as well. So it does seem like this decision that hasn't been made to commit, it does seem like your person's going to think about how sad they're going to be without you. And it seems like they might have a lot of food for thought. And who wants to be sad? No one. So I get the 5 of Cups reversed, where I feel like they're going to start to process their sadness and they're going to start to have some realizations and some epiphanies. To clarify the Strength card and the 3 of Cups, I get Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay, so maybe I just spun around the deck or something, but it's very interesting with the Wheel of Fortune reversed, because I see for this, they're going to feel like if they don't make a move, their fortune might be running out. They are going to start to realize that having not a commitment with you, you kind of feeling like, you know, this tolerance is stopping and feeling like they're going to lose you otherwise. They're going to be face to face now with their sadness. They're going to be face to face with like, wow, if I'm sad, I value something. I, feel like my fortune might be running out. Maybe I value this connection more than I originally thought. So I do feel like that they're going to recognize your value in a stronger way. And to clarify the Ten of Pentacles reversed with the Knight of Swords, I get the Queen of Cups, where also your compassion, tolerance, and tolerance is a little loose of a word, but I would say your compassion, your excess kindness, and your warm, touchy-feely love also might be running out for them. And I feel like they're going to realize that their days may be numbered unless something were to change. So, all in all, my beautiful pile ones, things look good for you. Things don't quite look the best for your person's situation, because I feel like they might have to learn the hard way. So I'm feeling like there may be a little like tough love you're giving them. You may be kind of fed up by this point. Some of you may actually have walked away. I don't feel like you have, but I feel like you're like just about ready to be there. So it's very interesting seeing all these things. So it seems like the miracle in the future that's going to be happening is they're going to realize that their life is not going to be as awesome without you. So that is beautiful, because I feel like that might be able to help turn some things around as well. They'll definitely value you more, and I feel like that is going to start to put the direction in the other way. So that's going to help you guys out a lot. I'm going to see now, what's that going to do? So what is this going to do? I get the Twin Flame Journey Tarot, and I'm going to clarify this with here. All right. So to clarify all these cards, I'm just going to summarize, because we don't need to itemize every single card that's ever been down. But we are going to see what's going on here. And ironically, there are no reversals. Fancy that. Okay. Not a surprise. This makes sense why I read reversals today. Okay. So it seems like in your particular pile, what's going to kind of happen by them needing to settle down, they are going to lock it down with the Hangman. So this represents new perspective. We love to see it. Okay. So new perspective. Thank you very much. To clarify this, what's going to happen? Oh, okay, you guys, you knowing your worth, strength, lions, you're powering. I get your person may feel like they have to fight for your attentions with the Five of Wands, competition, to override this conflict. And it seems like you may also have already found yourself. Now, I have not actually seen other partners for you come in yet, so I don't know if you're actually dating other people. Some of you may have. Take that as that resonates, but I would say that really, for most of you, you probably haven't quite yet. You haven't quite walked away. You haven't quite found somebody new. You haven't quite really kind of crossed that bridge. But I do feel like they may not know that. They may think you have. They may think you could. They may feel like you already have. Some of you may have already. But I would say that it's a very interesting dynamic where they're going to want to fight for your hand, and they're going to want to compete for this, which is great. And that participates in locking it down. And then what I see for you guys, to clarify this section, is I get the balancing act. So they're going to have to balance their emotions by taking action. I feel like they're going to be treading very lightly. If you notice, they're on a tightrope. So I feel like they're going to feel it's very delicate. So there is that situation. To clarify this next section, oh, someone knows your value, Empress, Divine Feminine, whether you identify as a woman or not. This is very fascinating, because I get, wow, someone's worth has risen up in this person's mind very strongly there. They look at you as a goddess. So that's fantastic, god or goddess. And who wants to lose a goddess? Not me. All right. And now we have the last section, Hermit Soul Searching. Good job. They are going to have to go into contemplation to figure out what it is that they need to change within themselves in order to make this happen. They're going to have, and that's going to be different for all of you, because they each have their own kind of stuff to work out. But overall, in general, for you guys, they're going to do a lot of soul searching. They may have to kind of pull back to do some reflection. So if there is a slight pullback, that might be that. But the great part with the Hermit is that there is wisdom that is gained from alone time and from this soul searching, soul seeking energy, which we love to see it. Okay, great. So glad to see that. That worked out great. What else is going to change positively between you and your person in the next 6 months? Let's see. We're going to do 3 cards for the Fin de Siècle deck. Okay. So we're going to do that. Oh, yes. We will put you back. Thank you for your assistance. Okay. Yeah, I'll put you on there. All right. So, oh, look at that. Imprisonment. They're going to have to work through their fears of commitment. They're going to have to work through their fears of being trapped. They're going to have to know that committing to a relationship is a free will decision that they can undo at any time, and so nobody is nailing them down to keep them here, but that they're here for their own free will. And then I get the message card. I feel like that they are going to have to communicate this to you. I feel like they're going to reach out. They're going to send you a message or an email or a text or a phone call or ask to meet you in person. And I feel like they're going to communicate with you with that. And I get the House. So they're definitely going to, some of you may even feel like this person wants to live together. Others may feel like they would be working towards living together with you down the road one day. But it does seem like that depending on the level of commitment you currently have with your partner. If you guys already, have a committed relationship but you don't live together and that's what you've been saying, like you need to really, solidify it farther, then I feel like they're going to have to contemplate that situation in order to not lose you. And for those of you who are not in a commitment at all, then it would be like the House would be like maybe you guys would see each other more frequently during the week. Maybe you guys would be in a committed relationship with one day maybe moving in. So it's basically based on where you're at in your relationship right now. But I definitely feel like it's progressing towards a commitment, which I love. Let's see here. So now I want to go to messages of love. What are their feelings going to be like for you with these positive changes in the next, this wants to stay, in the next 6 months? Awakening, exactly. Oh, that's fantastic. Exactly. Oh, we love that. Okay. So, yes, please. Thank you, thank you. What else? What else are their emotions going to be? Their feelings for you going to be in the next 6 months. All right. Past life love. They definitely are going to be more in tune with your connection. They're going to be able to identify it more. With the awakening they're going through as a soul, they're going to be able to identify and really kind of categorize the intensity of this connection, the strong soul bond you guys have together. I guess finances, they may actually be reevaluating what they're going to do for their career in order to have more of a serious future with you. So if there are financial challenges, it seems like those improve or they start to really think about and strategize how to fix that. I also get forgiveness for those of you guys where there is tension in this connection and you guys haven't really reached more of a commitment. I feel like that there may be some resentment there and there needs to be a forgiveness. So I feel like that's going to be something that happens, as well as I feel like that for this, they may have to forgive themselves. If they haven't realized their self-worth, they may have to forgive themselves. So that says forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. So to move forward as a couple or to move forward in this relationship or this dynamic, then there's going to need to be that self-forgiveness. So that's cool. And put away the computer. So it does seem like also detaching from technology is going to be able to help you guys connect as well. So that is awesome. So I'm loving that. So you guys are going to have more like in-person time and you're going to be able to also, if there's some workaholic stuff that's going on, like that 10 of coins, but that it's just reversed, there may be that they need to have more of like a work-life balance as well. So what are they going to be working through as archetypes? In the next 6 months, what are they going to be working through? healer. They're going to be healing their heart, which is going to help them heal their fears of commitment. It's beautiful. It says passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. So I definitely feel like your person is going to be going through a great healing in these next 6 months, which is going to drastically help connect this connection better. So that's amazing. And this came up reversed, which in these cards I do read the reversals frequently because, or all the time, because this is, there is a positive and a reverse side to this. So this is child divine, and that's reversed. So for this, it says that an inability to defend oneself against negative forces. Okay, so they may feel very undefended right now, and they might feel very vulnerable right now. And so they're going to work through their vulnerabilities, and they're going to know that they would be able to have a commitment because as they heal their heart, they're not going to feel so overly vulnerable, overly emotional, and they're going to be able to know that they can show up in a relationship and feel safe, or feel safe to commit. So that is amazing. I'm loving to see that for you guys. Now, with the romance angels, what positive changes are happening between you and your person in the next 6 months? Oh, love it. We love this. Okay. If this feels like a one-sided relationship, or you might feel like there's some unrequited love going on, where if you feel like you are giving more to this relationship or care more for your person than they care for you, that's going to shift. So I like that. So it's going to feel a lot more requited. Also, I get keep an open mind. So I get that your person is going to be very open-minded about this connection. So that's fantastic. Absolutely. The healing that they're going to be doing will be family issues, which is not a surprise, with the child divine card that came up next to the healing card. So that makes sense as well. So they're going to be healing some family issues, which will help them be more requited in their love. And that's great. And yeah, the retreat card does come up. You know, we did get the hermit earlier. So again, there may be a slight pullback just to get some epiphanies. And then there is playfulness. You guys got the 3 of Cups, which is a celebration card as well. So I do feel like with the playfulness card that there is definitely going to be a lot more joy and fun in this connection, because with one of you not needing the other one to commit, it seems like that you guys will be able to restore yourselves back to having fun and enjoying being with each other, which is nice. So I am liking this for you guys. Now I'm going to have a little bit of messages from your person about what positive changes are happening. Oh, well, literally, I wish I could just write this script because I could not write it better. Literally, you get the happy ending card. Loving that. That is just so magical for you guys. So you guys get the best. I mean, I haven't done pile 2 or 3 yet, but I want to say you guys are probably going to be like the best pile. So I love this for you guys. Sweet dreams, which is you did get the 7 of Cups card earlier. So I do feel like you guys are going to have a happy ending. I love that you guys will be able to rest sweet and peacefully. You guys are going to be able to move towards your dreams together as a unit, which is fantastic. I get the deep regret. So I feel like sometimes negative emotions are a miracle. So I do get that the regrets that they might have, if you do walk away or have walked away, will have also a catalyst effect for them. It will transform some things, especially this fall. That's something important for you because the falling leaves card comes up, which I'm recording this video right now in the middle of June. So this is a few months away. So I would say like between now and 6 months, if you're watching this video now when I'm recording it, I would say this is like between now and New Year's. So I would say the fall is about the halfway mark. So I would not be surprised if it does take a little time, but it does seem like they are going to make some good progress. So that's good. And hey, we love the burning passion you guys have, so that's not a surprise. So we love to see this as well. So fantastic. I love that. All right, now what are they feeling for you now? I want to say like in the current moment, what are their current emotions for you? What are they going through at the moment? Because we're seeing a lot about what their positive changes will be. Misery, yeah, not a surprise. They need the healing. And well, also, you may be cracking the whip. So I'm loving this. I love the misery card because that means that's what's going to change. So misery is going to go through a positive change. We love that. What else? What else are they feeling emotionally for you right now? Working, 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 working. They are a little workaholic sometimes. So yes, they're busy working or maybe even burying their mind in work. We did get the financial challenges card that's changing. We got the 10 of coins reversed. So there may be financial struggles they're going through or some growth experiences they're going through at work. Also, if it's not career stuff, they might just be working on a lot of hobbies or tasks or other things. So they may just be very, very busy running around everywhere, because it does show in the beginning of the reading they were like running and they needed to kind of lock it down. So that is something that's changing, which I love. So they're going to have much more of a work-life balance and more time for you as they put away the computer. And I'm getting distance. So yeah, we saw that they were a little distant, they were a little busy, they were a little hanging back. So there is that. So you are not going to be so far apart in the upcoming 6 months. So that's fantastic. I'm going to get some messages from their shadows right now. What is going to change? Or what are these positive changes going to be between you and your person? I need to focus on my healing. Yes, no kidding. So we've gotten this as a couple of messages for your person already. So thanks, Pile One's person. We appreciate you volunteering that very helpful information. I'm only half sarcastic because that's completely helpful and not at all what we already knew. Okay. You can't come where I am going. So that's going to change. Your person is going to feel like, yes, actually, you may be able to come with them and maybe you can build a life together and maybe the two of you can go somewhere together and pursue your dreams united together. So that's fantastic. We love this for you. And also, they may stay in that energy a little bit as they go through that hermit and that distance phase in order to work through and process some of their stuff. Yeah, and you're not part of my plan is going to change. They are going to revise the plan. I love it. It's like that song, Rewrite the Stars. That's so beautiful. Maybe I'll put a link to that in the description box for you guys. If not, and if I forget, just look it up. It's Greatest Showman. We all love that song. Or I do anyways. Okay. What else is going to change between your person? What else is going through a positive change with your person? Okay. I couldn't let you get close to me. We are very aware. And I am afraid to contact you. Yeah, probably because you laid down the law. So those are going to change as well. They will reach out to you, especially with the message card and with the Knight of Swords card. And, you know, you got some messages on communication. And I couldn't let you get close to me card is going to change as they heal and they don't feel so vulnerable. Because when they're in a romantic connection, they feel very, very exposed. And so in this connection, they are going to be, thank you, they're going to be healing that. So they are not going to feel like they have to be so guarded or so defensive. Now, as final messages about, oh, I love this, what they're feeling for you or what they're thinking is Ace of Cups, which is absolutely the beautiful romantic love card. So that's fantastic. So we love that from your person. What else is your person thinking right now? What thoughts are going through their mind? Obviously, Ace of Wands. We definitely got the physical chemistry in this pile. So obviously, you guys have a very strong, sexy connection. Very, very lovely. I'm in so much pain. What a surprise. We only got like 50 healing cards for you. So of course they are. And my heart does go out to your person, honestly. Like, I do feel a lot of compassion and empathy for your person. I'm sure you have as well, even though now you're tired. But I get that, you know, I mean, because they really are like in pain. Like, it is valid what they are going through. So I do get how, you know, they're struggling. But I like how, when I love how this is healing, I feel a little less compassion because it makes me feel like, no, I feel empowering, like they can do it. Like, I don't need to feel sorry for them because they're going to rise to the challenge. So that is fantastic. I left because you told me so. Yeah, some of you definitely have already told them, like, you got to shape up or ship out. And then maybe they might not have completely left, but they are definitely doing some deep thinking. So that is what I have for you, my beautiful pile ones. I so appreciate you watching this video today. I hope this helped you with your person. If you feel like this didn't resonate with you, feel free to pick another pile or pick another wand. Maybe you even have another situation that we need to look at for you, and I'm happy to channel it for you. If it did resonate, I'd love for you guys to like and comment and subscribe. Feel free to share this video if you like. As well, if you want to, you can, just leave comments on my page and all that fun stuff. I just love for you guys to subscribe and keep watching, because I have all sorts of fun videos coming out that I've actually already pre-made that I'm really excited to put out for you in the right timing, because I'll know intuitively like when it's right to release them to you guys. So you're gonna like them a lot. Actually, they're really cool. A lot of them I just filmed yesterday at Mystic Journey Bookstore where I work, and I filmed all sorts of cool ones in our big, huge, massive crystal gallery, which is where I got these wands. So this one I got from Mystic Journey, and the rainbow one. The other one, that one I got, actually, I may have gotten that actually from Mystic Journey, but years ago. I definitely got it somewhere, either Mystic Journey or Griffin's Loft back in Florida, but either way, they do sell that there. So these gifts are on loan from Mystic Journey Bookstore, and I just wanted to give a little shout out thank you to them because they've been so awesome. So I've been working for them for 10 years and it's been fun. Anyways, you guys, we are all finished here. I appreciate you guys watching, and stay tuned because I'll have more videos. And until then, I wish you guys a lot of love and luck with your person, and I really hope that you take care, because I do see some great positive changes for you. So enjoy. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading today. You have picked this absolutely beautiful fairy wand. It's a gorgeous, very beautiful gemstone wand I got from Mystic Journey Bookstore where I work. It's absolutely beautiful because it has all the romance crystals, all the soulmate crystals. So of course rose quartz, which everybody, knows. And then they have garnet, and they have rhodonite, and they have, what else do they have? Yeah, garnet, rhodonite, rhodochrosite, and rose quartz. So this is absolutely a romance wand. It's a soulmate wand. We have a very fairy energy going on today with you guys. Also, we have the Fairy Oracle deck, which is the oracle card that you picked for your pile today. And so we're going to have this at the end, where we're going to reveal to you messages from this deck as some bonus messages, which is going to be very cool in regards to your person. So the reason why I did this video today is because I'm also a therapist. And so in grad school, what they taught us was something called the miracle question. And it's a very helpful therapeutic tool to help people break through their blocks and obstacles. Because when you can expand your mind, you're able to look at new possibilities and you're able to get clear goals. So with the miracle question, they ask you, or they train you to ask your patients and your clients. They say, if you could just wake up tomorrow and you could just like wave a magic wand, if you could change your whole reality, what would it look like? What would magically be changed? And say there were no negative consequences to any of these choices and you woke up, what would your world look like? What would be different? What would be, your new reality? And how can maybe we get you from here to there if possible? And so it's a really helpful, situation. So I was thinking about that question and I wanted to do a video based on that. So we can think about like if we were going to wave a magic wand. So I would say for you, let's look into what positive miracle changes are going to happen between you and your person between now and the next 6 months, to see where are you guys going to be progressing in this connection and what's going to positively change in order to improve this situation. So I kind of want to put this in frame, and what if I use, can we do? Yes. Lovely. Okay. So you guys can look at this pretty gorgeous fairy wand of love and romance and soulmate energy, and we will channel for you. Now, I'm going to use, I wasn't going to use my Gentle Heart Tarot because I do use it frequently, but I'm gonna. So it's actually just down here. So I'm going to get a tarot cards right now, and I'm going to shuffle cards to see what's going on right now. What is the situation, and kind of like what needs to be changed, or what is going on between you and your person currently. And then I'm going to use the before deck and the after tarot. So before tarot, after tarot, to look at what happened before to make this happen this way. And then what's going to happen in the future within these next 6 months. How is it going to change? What is going to shift in regards to this situation, and what miracles are happening? So, all right. So we're going to pull 5 cards. And in this particular reading, I am going to see reversals because I don't normally, but this time I am going to because I feel like it. And also intuitively, I feel like it is what came up last reading for pile 1. So I felt like, you know what? I'm going to keep it for you as well, pile 2 and 3. Okay. So in regards to you guys right now, yes, okay, so I get the 5 of Swords. I feel like your person's kind of going their own way. They may be very self-focused right now. Some of them may be a little selfish, or they may just be like really self-focused on like things that they really need to get done. This is also a card of focusing on their own needs right now. They may not be super available. I get the 9 of Cups though, but I do get that like you are a wish come true to them. So I do feel like that you are very important to them, and they know that being with you is like a wish come true. So this is very magical. I love that they do see your value and your worth, and they definitely already know that like you are a prize, you're extremely important, and honestly they might have wished for you, which I'm not surprised that they did. Yes, you're sexy King of Fire. So I get King of Wands here. Again, kind of selfish, self-focused, but yet at the same time, though, passionate, romantic, extremely demonstrative, with affection and passion when they are with you. So it may be a situation of them just needing to like focus on themselves right now at this temporary moment, or it may be something that they are a little more inclined to do more regularly, and we'll see how that shifts. But either way, we like that they're a king. And that doesn't mean that they're a guy. It just means that, you know, they're in their divine masculine energy. They're in their passionate energy. They're in their action-oriented energy. They're, you know, out in life, taking names, doing their thing. And I don't mean names like romantically, names and numbers, but I mean like they are kicking ass taking names. So that's awesome. Okay, I get the 10 of Swords, and it's reversed. It seems like normally a 10 of Swords would be a painful ending, but it's upside down. It seems like your person does not want to have a painful ending with you. So it seems like maybe they're being alone because they're avoiding the situation, they're avoiding an ending, they're avoiding something, or it seems like maybe they're going through a situation where they don't quite know how to proceed forward, but they don't want it to be over, and they don't really know how to handle the situation. Because look how much they love you. I get the Lovers. They love you very, very much. They love you, and you are their wish come true. They just need to take care of their stuff right now, and they don't want it to be over because they love you and they wished for you. So there is this right now. So that's current time. What happened before? Spirit, let's see. What happened before to have this situation be where it is at the moment? Okay, so we have a card to clarify their self-focus, 5 of Swords. We have a card to clarify that they wished for you and you are a dream come true with the 9 of Cups. To clarify this King of Fire, passionate, a little selfish, but we love him. 10 of Swords, reversed, and the Lovers upright. So let's see. So what happened in the past to make them focus on themselves is I do get the Justice card. So they did need to, maybe they were focusing on you too much and they needed to pull back. This represents a balance. They may not know how to be balanced. In the before tarot, it's like before getting balanced. So they may have been imbalanced. They may not know how to kind of do time management. So I feel like that's a situation that was going on in the past, and they needed to like overcompensate in a way. I get the 2 of Coins in regards to like the before. So again, it's like not knowing how to juggle something. So it's like they were trying to juggle the time management, you and something else, or this situation over here and you. This could be, many things that they're juggling as well as you, but it seems like they were like, I want to really reach up and receive these things. I want to be able to juggle them equally, but yet I haven't figured it out yet and I haven't mastered it. But it's on the 10 of Cups. So I'm also getting for them that it's like they're also trying to, I feel like before they were balancing also their emotions, and now with the 9 of Cups, it's like they're able to be back happy now, which is good. So if they were going through a struggle emotionally with that 10 of Swords reversed, it seems like they've at least been able to balance out some of it to get back to happy, even if there's still some, work left to do. Because, so this King of Fire has suffered in his way, or her way, or their way, because I'm getting 10 of Cups before. So before they became a King of Fire, King of Wands, or not Cups, I meant crystals. So before becoming this King of Wands, I get that there was raining, it was storming, but it led to like the ultimate happiness. So there was a beautiful storm in their life that created their confidence. So I feel like this is a situation that led them. It was a difficult situation in their life that led them to you. And that has actually, on some level, made them feel very happy and very confident and very satisfied, and like it healed a piece of them in the past that was hurt or that was broken or that was sad. And it actually repaired and put back something together. So now they're standing strong as this King of Wands. And it is upright, which is good because we like them in their evolved energy. So that is helpful. What happened before the 10 of Swords reversed? Oh, it seems like they may have done kind of careless, impulsive actions. So I do get the 8 of Wands. So it seems like they may have said something, or something might have been said that was careless or impulsive that might have made them afraid. Maybe you even said something careless or impulsive that made them afraid that this situation would come to an end, and they've been avoiding or procrastinating talking to you or connecting with you because they're afraid that you would end this situation or that they would have to end the situation. And it seems like that they don't want to. So they're stalling. Now, you may not want to end the situation. It may be a misunderstanding. I get the Lovers. Before, they feel like you partnered with them. Like the 6 of Swords is like you guys were about to get into the same boat together. And so this is like before you guys got into the relationship. This is as you guys were just getting into the relationship. And it's beautiful. It's like they were helping you into this boat where you guys could go through life together. And that is where you guys fell in love with the Lovers. So that is excellent. So you guys united and it was beautiful. So I do feel like actually this connection is going through its challenges, but it's not going through like dire challenges, I don't think. I feel like this connection has some, tweaking that can help it. Definitely some miracles for sure can come into play. We wouldn't kick them out, but it's interesting with this dynamic. Now, with what's going to happen in the future, positive changes that are going to happen in this connection to make this situation have a positive change. So here are some miracles that are going to happen for you guys with your person that are going to help it out. So I get the Justice card. I get the 5 of Swords. So something that's going to happen is look at you giving so much love. You beautiful, beautiful Queen of Cups. If you identify as a woman, that's cool. If not, it doesn't matter. So it always matters how you identify, but you know what I mean. So I would say that this person is super, super loving, usually in their feminine energies, very like soft and like adoring. So something that is going to help this person is it seems like as you're open-hearted and you share your kindness and your compassion and your love for them, that is soothing them, and that's going to be able to help them out when it comes to finding more of a balance between being loving towards you and taking care of what they need to do in life and finding that balance. So it seems like that your love for them is a gift, and that's a miracle. If you have felt guarded, or if you have felt hurt or debating, sorry, that was a motorcycle. So shout out to all of you guys who are in love with someone who rides a sexy bike. That's a nice confirmation for some of you out there. So some of you, if you may have felt like guarded or pulled back or reserved, or maybe wondering if you should walk away, or if wondering if they're walking away, it seems like that it's safe for you to open your heart, or it's safe for you to, like, you know, be present and give love. It seems like because they are trying to figure out how to balance their life so that they can have their ultimate happiness and their dreams and wishes coming true for you, to be with you, it seems like I get the Four of Cups reversed. So sometimes Four of Cups, I always look at that as hopes, dreams, and wishes. A lot of tarot readers look at that as boredom. But what's interesting is it seems like your person who may have been going through something boredom related, even though it seems like they're super busy, and I don't know how bored they are, but they definitely are like active. They're cluttered. I would say it's more cluttered. So they're cluttered. I would say that they are dumping out a dream of theirs that they used to have a new Nine of Cups, wish come true, dream with you. So I feel like they are pouring out a dream of theirs. And so because it's reversed, I feel like they have been struggling with letting go of an old way of life and letting go of maybe an old dream that they need to replace with something new. So I would say that within these next 6 months, they still may have a hard time letting go of the past or letting go of an ideal that they may have had. But because you do make them so happy and you're giving them all this love, I feel like it's going to have them kind of like the GPS when you're driving. It's like recalculating. Like they're going to need to like recalculate their life to see like, all right, well, this is where we're at now. How do we go from here? How do we continue going in that boat together? So that's interesting. In the future, this King of Fire does seem like they get tipped on their head a little bit. I do get the Knight of Wands, but it's reversed. So normally the Knight of Wands can be like a passionate lover who runs away, or that is like playing the field. But because it's reversed, I feel like this is like a passionate lover that like stays grounded. So if this person has thought about running, I feel like this is like they're not straying away, they're not running away. So that is helpful. So I don't feel like they're going to end it. I get with the Ten of Swords reversed, the Eight of Wands, I get the King of Coins reversed. So there is something that's going to shift in regards to their finances, their money, their materialism, or their career. And that is going to be interesting as well. So this situation of this painful ending they've been resisting, if this is a life change, there may be that the universe steps in and kind of like does it for them. So there might be a divine intervention when it comes to their material world, which may shift some things in order to kind of bring them to the next section of their life. For the Six of Swords with the Lovers, I get the Fool upside down. So it does seem like they're still resisting diving, taking that plunge with you, jumping off that cliff with you, because they're still not quite sure like how it would work out, or they may kind of go, but like not let go. Like they might be like kicked out by the universe, but still trying to like hold on to like something that's crumbling, or holding on to something that is like not really standing. Because this is the Fool, where it's like in this after tarot, they jumped off the cliff, they knew it went well, and you know, they're like kind of chilling there off the side, dangling. But this person feels like that's not safe enough, and they're like wanting to hold on. They're not wanting to jump off the cliff. But what's interesting with this miracle, what's funny is if you look at this from the upside down, they're just doing a one-handed push-up or like a one-handed handstand. So it may be even showing off with how agile they're going to be able to adapt to a situation where like situations are kind of crumbling, but they might actually be very flexible and adapting and kind of do some, you know, it's like, I always think of it like, you know, the rom-com character where they think in Hollywood that it's cute to have rom-com character girls like trip and fall and be clumsy. I feel like this is kind of like the person, it's like they're walking and they fall and they trip, they're like, I'm okay, and then they do like a fun like little dance out of it. Like I feel like your person is doing that, but like with life. So like as life throws curveballs at them, they're going to be like adapting to that, and they're going to be kind of graceful as they are going through this change. So I feel like they're going to be a little graceful, and from time to time I wouldn't be surprised if this little Knight of Wands decides to show off a bit. So there's a little bit of that going on. Now I'm going to look at the Fond de Siècle deck, and we're going to see with your person what's happening here. So, yep, I get changes that are happening. The main man, family room. They are shifting some family dynamics. And the pathway. Now, that is awesome. So I feel like if there's a long distance connection for some of you, or if in this dynamic that there's a situation where like they need to get to you somehow, or they might even be looking at like, how can we have a path forward? So I get your person, main man. So again, I get Knight of Wands reversed. I get King of Fire. I get this guy here. So I get your main character, your darling, loving character that is in their masculine energy. And then I get the family room. So their family dynamics are going to have to shift and change in the next 6 months in order for there to be, and I feel like it does. And I feel like that what it does is it creates a path to get to you, or it's a path forward for the two of you to like, even though this doesn't have water, to like steer your boat forward. And actually what's beautiful about the pathway card, if you look closely, which I don't really, but I am now, there's a lot of butterflies fluttering down this pathway. So I would say that's a beautiful symbol of transformation. It's about, if your person is in this cocoon right now, they are going to break free from it like a butterfly. And they're going to be free and flying, not straying, but like they're going to have grown, which is great. What relationship dynamics are they adjusting or going through that will change in the next 6 months? So what relationship? Boundaries. They are going to progress with being able to set healthy boundaries, which are not too strong and that are not too weak. So too strong boundaries are when they're impermeable and we don't let people close to us. Too weak boundaries are when we're like overly permissive. So I feel like this pertains to you as well as all people in their life. So they're going to be getting much better about setting and enforcing boundaries that are not overly strong and that keep everybody out, no walls, and that they'll learn how to set them and reinforce them as well. And it's good because when they set boundaries with you, you'll know how to interact with them and respect that in a way where they feel safe to become close to you. So when they set a boundary and it's respected, they feel safe to let go on their guard. So that is something that's beautiful because that really builds trust. I get the gratitude card. So they're definitely going to be feeling a lot more. I mean, they're very grateful for you anyways, but they're going to continue to feel grateful for you as this connection progresses in the next 6 months. So that's fantastic. And I get support. I do feel like they're going to continue to support you with that 6 of Swords card that you guys got earlier. So they're definitely going to continue to support you as you move forward. So that's great. All right. Then I want to see, what are their romantic feelings for you in the next 6 months with the Messages of Love card. Mastery. They have learned the spiritual lesson. They are going to learn a lot of spiritual lessons in regards to romantic love, but they'll have mastered them. Like, I love that King of Fire that they are. I feel like that really just kind of symbolizes them as a soul, which is fantastic. So they're definitely going to be mastering all of these romantic lessons. Yay! Oh, look at how much I love this, you guys. Okay, look at this. True love and stability. Like, yes, please. Is this a marriage? I think so. This looks like, not to say that they're going to marry you in 6 months, but I would say that this is symbolic of like your person deeply, deeply loves you and will be very stable with you. And you guys will definitely in the next 6 months be able to have like a lot of security in your connection. And this kind of really to me represents more of like a commitment, and that's amazing. Or at least like you're not going to have anxiety that they'll leave or that they'll go. So I love that. And I want one more card. There we go. Different pages. You guys are going to get on the same page. So if you guys feel like your dreams have been conflicting each other, you're going to get on the same page. So something in marriage therapy, class that they taught me is they basically say that a lot of our conflicts in our romantic relationships are caused because you have one dream, your partner has another dream. They may or may not be like expressed to each other or communicated. But you have these ideas of like what you want out of life, and they're opposite. And so it's like one person's trying to make you move this way, another person's trying to go this other way, and you're not meeting in the middle, you're not communicating effectively, and you're not able to like move forward together as a team because you both want dreams that are opposed to each other. And so in this card, you guys are going to get on the same page, which I think is so beautiful. So I love this for you guys. This is fantastic. You guys are going to get on the same page, deeply true love and stability. That is amazing. I feel like you guys are working out all these kinks, which is awesome. Now, archetype-wise, what are they working through? 3 cards in the next 6 months. This one's kind of not quite sure if it's upright or not, so actually, I feel like they've made some progress on it so far, and they're going to continue making some progress. Probably not all the way, though. So in the next 6 months, I feel like they'll probably make like half progress. So that's good. Oh, and these are all half progresses. And there's more than 3. There's 4. So, well, actually, these are upright. No, it's not. Reversed, upright, reversed. Okay, so child orphan. This is what they master halfway in the next 6 months. So this is going to take a while. This is probably one of their big ones. Big wound. So it says independence, obviously, 5 of Swords, King of Fire. Independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. Okay, so your person's gone through a lot when they're growing up in their childhood. This is basically like they probably felt like as a survivor, all I can do is rely on myself. This orphan child card is very telling for only children, or if they used to be only children, even if they had like siblings born later in life. I would say that they felt like all they could do is rely on themselves. They really had to just self-rely and suffer and endure it and get through it, but alone. So that's a big wound for your person. Also, some of your people may have had parents that have passed away, or they might have had like a big abandonment wound in regards to like friends abandoning them, or other deaths in the family or friends that they went through where they felt like they're really alone. And then the shadow attributes is feelings of abandonment that stifle being mature, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. Yes, exactly. Your person might seek an inappropriate surrogate family. And when it says family room is shifting, your person might be clinging to somebody else's family, which can be blocking your union or blocking the progression of your connection. So it's very interesting here. That basically is, if some of you are in love with somebody or dating somebody unavailable, like they're in a relationship already that you know of, this person might be attached to that person's family as their own because they didn't have a family they bonded to. So I think that's really important to know. So there may be that, or they may have an inappropriate surrogate family, like they might feel overly bonded with their boss and like have to say yes to everything their boss does because like that's the dad they never had, or that kind of thing. So your person has like inappropriate bonding to people that they're making parent figures for themselves that are tough. So there is that as well. And then also feeling like they have to survive by themselves and like they're the only ones that can do it by themselves. So I would say that like they're going to be having to heal this wound with the shift that's happening in your connection during these next 6 months. So that's a big change. Something that is good that they're working through is angel, and it's reversed. So they're working through the shadow side of the angel. So something that's a positive change is they're going to drop the mask. If your person is acting like overly innocent or overly pure, that mask is coming off. It says acting innocent or angelic to mislead others. So your person may have a personality where they have to pretend to be like the good guy, the good girl, the perfect person, the perfectionist, the I can do no wrong type of personality, which is developed as a defense mechanism due to childhood trauma. So basically this mask is going to start to come off where they're not going to have to feel like they're going to allow themselves to be the bad guy or allow themselves to be the bad girl. Because what happens in this is they're able to be honest and authentic with themselves, and they're really integrating their shadow self. So falsely claiming to be in touch with angelic guidance. Yeah, okay, also. So if some of your people feel like they're overly religious or overly spiritual, but like not really spiritual, you know the types. that in this particular case, I feel like they are also going to either find a true spirituality, like a real one, or they're going to kind of drop their savior complex. So that's that. For the companion card, for upright, your person in the next 6 months as a miracle will have worked through loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. So it seems like your person is going to be a good companion, and they're going to be loyal to you. They're going to have tenacity with you, and they're not going to be as selfish with that King of Fire, Five of Swords as they were before. So yes, we love this. And thank you to Boundaries that lets us love ourselves and others. Okay. Then I get Engineer reversed for them. So I get they're working through the shadow side of this. They're working through reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional oh, awesome. Oh my gosh. So if your person has been careless with your emotions and with your heart, and they feel like they have to make the ruthless choice in order to do the right thing, the best thing, that's going to stop. So I feel like your person is basically going to be very careful with like what the emotional consequences are going to be, and they're not going to feel like they have to push and ignore their heart and push it to a side and ignore their true love for you. So I feel like they're going to be honoring their heart so much more, and that is so good. So yay, yay, miracles, yay. All right. What are some of the romance angel messages for you that they are going to be doing in the next 6 months? Literally, the true love card came twice. That literally, like, I love readings. I think readings are fantastic. And I love doing readings because of miracles like this and because of synchronicity like this. So I just love seeing the synchronicity of true love coming out literally twice. Because we have so many cards in these decks. You can see how many decks I use. And actually, you can only see to here. I also have more decks here and more on the floor and the more of the floor. Like, I actually have a lot. So, I'm loving this for you guys. Yes, 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 yes. So, true love from your person. They are not going to be ignoring it, denying it, pushing it away, or anything. Loving it. And hello, you flirty, flirty darling. So, your person's going to be getting their flirt on with you. Very King of Wands of you. So, loving that. So, they're going to be very, very magical for you. I love this flirty, sexy energy you guys got going on. So, yay. Okay. For the Stellar Energy Oracle. Shuffling, shuffling. What is your person? Okay. So, your person is going to work through this. Yes. Okay. You may go through a tiny bit of separating. They're resisting this painful ending here with the Ten of Swords. I do get the parting ways. So I do feel like either they're going to work through a solution where they don't have to part ways with you. Or if they do have to part ways with you, because I also get, again, the Far Apart card, that it will be that they need to work through their fear. I get the paralyzing fear. Because what happens, literally, I feel like this is a progression. So if they've been distant, they may still stay distant for a bit because they're really afraid. They're going to work through their fear, and that is the positive change that happens, which changes their distance and reunites with you in a stronger way because I get lasting promise, which again is like the next card that I got about marriage. And that for true love and stability and lasting promise. Yay, guys. Yes. Okay, so for some of you, you guys will be getting married to your person, most likely not in 6 months, but down the road. But I feel like this is like getting you there. But I feel like this is a relationship that could really get there. So that's amazing. If it's not technically a marriage, I would say it could definitely be like a very long-term dating relationship that's monogamous and committed and awesome. So, very cool. Thank you. That's my mailman. All right. What are their emotions for you currently at this current moment? Nervous. Not a surprise. We got paralyzing fear. So they're super anxious. We get the nervousness. Yes, yes, we do get that. However, I love the healing card. So that's fantastic as well. So their nervousness is healing. And they are going through a lot of healing. And what is so beautiful on this, it says, I know we can fix what has broken. I really do feel like your person is clear about that. Even now, even before all these positive changes and miracles happen, I feel like your person is clear about that even now. And yeah, because I get determined, I'll never stop trying to do better. Now, there's still a little bit of that perfectionist in that mentality, which is going to have to drop. However, I like the sentiment behind it. I like how they're determined to heal. They're determined to progress with you. They are determined to connect with you. So that is really, really beautiful. Now I get for you in the shadows, what is changing in the next 6 months? What positive changes is your person going through in the next 6 months between now and New Year's, or the next 6 months from whenever you're watching this? I don't pretend you mean that much. Yeah, that's stopping. Awesome. We love to see that. So they're going to really acknowledge it, and they may even declare it publicly in bigger ways. So if they've had to pretend that you don't mean that much because of everything going on, that is changing. They are not going to keep pretending that you aren't important to them, especially with that 9 of Cups where they know you are. I was careless with you. Good. They're going to stop being careless with you. I love that. That's going to change. So they're going to be more careful. We even got that with like regarding the emotional consequences of your emotions. They might be really like focused on other people's emotions, but I feel like they're going to start to get more focused on like trying to be careful of you and your emotions. They're not going to feel like they have to like sacrifice you as much. So that's good. We'll do 5 and there, just for time's sake. All right. So, yes, I wondered how far this would go. Well, they're going to know. They're going to know it's going to go a long way because we got the lasting promise and 2 true loves. So they'll know. They'll know how far this can go. I hope you're happy. I feel like they're going to try to make you really happy. So that's great. And I know I made a mistake. Yeah, they did. And that knowing they made a mistake will make them make positive changes. So I love this. Okay, how excited are we that they're going to admit that they're wrong? I mean, just saying. Just loving it. Just loving it. Okay, so they're going to be aware they made a mistake and they're going to be self-correcting. So that's awesome, especially because I feel like the universe is going to kind of step in and they're going to kind of tweak some things there. So there's that. Hidden Truth Oracle, what is going to change? Yes. In your person, towards you, in the next 6 months. Miracles. I replay our conversations over and over. Yeah, you do. I love that. So they're definitely going to continue to keep replaying your conversations over and over. So that's amazing. I want to tell you how I feel. Good. They're going to be able to do that. They're going to tell you how they feel about you. And I know I was a distraction from your pain. So you may have some healing to do as well, my darlings. And it seems like they want to make sure that they're not just a distraction for you and that your love for them is real and is genuine. So I do feel like that is something that they are a little insecure about. So there is that. I don't think with that orphan card that came up that like they're really used to having a lot of people to really like have their backs, you know? So I think that they may have a hard time like trusting the genuineness of it. All right. Now, before we get to your bonus messages, I want to know, what are they thinking right now about you in this current moment? Some of these are going to change too. Okay. Yes. Oh. Yeah, they are so scared to lose you. I get the have I lost everything card. They're very scared to lose you, and will you choose me? And what do you want? So, yeah, they're scared to lose you. They want you to choose. What do you want? Will you choose them? And I need time for me. And we know that because we definitely saw like that King of Wands, that 5 of Swords, like them needing time for themselves. So they do still need time for themselves, and this is where they're currently at before the miracles occur. So this is cool. I get that they're going to, heal up and think, and that's great. I worry about us a lot. So they're going to start to feel more peaceful. And I get the worry, they're currently in that nervous energy where they need space. I just want space. So it's true. So they do need that time for them. They worry, they have anxiety and all that. And also for some of you that are in a third party situation with the there is someone else, that also might be changing. Because that family room card came up as what's changing. So their family dynamics might change. So if there's a relationship that they're involved in, that might go through a change in the next 6 months. If it's a family dynamic where like their families are interfering, that might go. This is someone else, could be their boss, it could be a family member, it could be a relationship they're in. But it does seem like that there is someone that's interfering in this connection, or that's blocking or messing things up in some ways, and it seems like that's going to change as well. Now your bonus messages, my pile 2s. Sorry guys. My pile 2s from the fairies. So, what's going to change between you and your person in the next 6 months? Yay! Loving, loving, loving. And I want 2 more. 3. Okay. Excellent. This is amazing. Yep, 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 and yep. Number 1, actually I'm going to give you last. Okay. So number 1, in the next 6 months, they may move. I get a new home. They might actually shift, especially with the family room. In the next 6 months, they may go through a situation where their living situation could change. Next one is, whom do you need to forgive? It does seem like in the next 6 months, there's going to be a lot of forgiveness in this connection between the 2 of you, and that is going to help. I get your desire is within reach. So in the next 6 months, I feel like your desire is definitely within reach with them. So that is fantastic. I get marriage. If you guys want marriage with your person, I feel like it's progressing towards that. Things are changing so that you guys can have a marriage. So that is good. If they are married to somebody else, that could be changing, because that's very interesting. That did come up with there is someone else card. So not all of you obviously are dating someone who is married. But if some of you are, or some of you have somebody in a relationship, that could be shifting. I get the daughter card. If one or both of you may have daughters or kids, and it seems like that child dynamic may shift in order to make a more peaceful partnership between you and your person. And the everything's okay. This is the final message for you guys. So I just really want you to see that everything is okay and that it is beautiful. And that is what I have for you as a final message, my beautiful pile 2s. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and I hope it resonated with you. If you feel like it didn't, feel free to pick another pile. Feel free to pick another wand. We have all sorts of fun wands today in our wand series. I think that you guys are in store for a ton of miracles, a lot of miracle changes. So I'm excited for you guys. This is beautiful. If this video resonated with you at all, feel free to leave a comment if you want, or like the video. You can share it. I'd love for you guys to subscribe if you haven't already. So that's cool. I have all sorts of series coming out. I have all sorts of new videos that are really fun. I just recorded a series of videos at my bookstore, Mystic Journey, where I got this wand, that are coming out as well, because they have this like insanely amazing crystal gallery with these like museum pieces that are so stunning. So I'm doing some pick a card readings there. It's amazing. I can't wait for you guys to see them. As well as some other series coming up. I have a dragon series coming up for like what they're battling. I have all sorts of fun stuff. So definitely stay tuned. And I will see you guys next time. So until now and then, I hope that you guys take care. And I wish so much love for you guys. I really think that you guys are going to have a good one. So take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading today. So you picked this insanely amazing, huge, epic wand for your session today. First of all, can we just admire how gorgeous all of these crystals are, representing all the chakras? But in addition to that, you guys might also like rainbows for another reason. So if you guys are here celebrating Pride, happy Pride, guys. Yay. I know I'm filming this in June, so shout out to all my LGBTQAI, all of that plus, etc. So I love that. In addition to all these like gorgeous encrusted crystals for all the chakras, we also have this amazing quartz on the end. We have it all circling around the base. We have amethyst, clear quartz, rose quartz, another clear quartz, and crystals all around the top. So this is like the monster daddy of all wands, honestly. I think this is like so amazing and so badass and gorgeous and awesome. So, yay. So, shout out to Mystic Journey. This is on loan to me from my bookstore where I give readings every week. I've worked with them for 10 years, and I started doing all these YouTube channel videos, and so I was thinking I wanted to do a series on wands or a video on wands, and so I thought maybe if I was super, super nice, they would let me borrow one, and they let me borrow two, which is very cool. Well, yeah, one of them I bought from them a while ago, which is the pile two's pile wand, which is mine, which I love, but this one is on loan from them, and I love it, so it's pretty epic. I'm going to put it in frame so you guys can see it, but I feel like before I would just put it here, but this is too big. Your person is too big. Okay, we're just going to put this here, and that will be enough of those kind of jokes for now. Okay, anyways, you also picked the Unicorn Oracle deck, which is very cool. For your pile, I kind of love how it's a unicorn horn, which is very similar to the horn on this wand. So I love that. This is going to be your bonus messages at the end of this reading, where we're going to pick out some bonus unicorn messages for you as well. So that is very cool. You or your person may feel very connected to unicorns or horses. So that's awesome. We are going to start off with the Alchemia Tarot, and then we're going to go to more tarot, and then we're going to go to Oracle, and we're going to do all sorts of fun stuff. So basically, the reason why I came up with this video series, or this video in particular, is because I'm also a therapist, and in school they taught us about the value of one particular question called the miracle question. So when you work with your client or with a patient, one of a healthy therapeutic tool is to ask about if you could just like wave a magic wand and your whole life would be different. What would be different? What would change if you could just wake up tomorrow and you could wave a wand and everything would be exactly how you would like it? How would you like it? What would your world look like? And that's a way to get like deeper into your psyche, as well as it's a great way to set and establish some goals and be able to help work through them. So I was thinking about that question, and I was thinking about this reading, and I was thinking, let's channel for you a miracle question. So I'm going to shuffle the cards, and we're going to see in the next 6 months what miracle positive changes are going to happen between you and your person. So, and now I'm filming this video at the time, I'm filming it June 10th, but I'm probably not going to upload it for a few more weeks just because I have a couple other videos I recorded first that I'm going to upload first. But, so this will probably go up at like the end of June, beginning July. But this is timeless, and you can watch this at any time. And this will be 6 months between now and from the time you're watching it. So for people watching it when I'm uploading it, I would say this is between now and New Year's Eve. But take your own 6 months between now and then, and see, this is the time frame that your person is going to make positive changes, and we're going to see what these are. So first I'm going to do 5 cards, and I'm going to see for you, what is the situation now currently? And we can kind of see like what needs to change, or where is it at right now? So 4, 5. All right. So we're going to see going on here. All right. So we have Tower. Okay, you guys are going through some tough ones. So, okay, you guys are going through a major upheaval in your connection between you and your person. Also, you may feel like you feel struck by lightning with your person, that you really admire them, and you're like dazzled by them, and they're like, wow, they blew your socks off. Like they just changed your whole world. Yeah, never mind, I get the death card. Okay, you guys might be in separation, or you may have just had an ending with your person. You might be wondering, are they going to come back? You might be wondering what's going to happen. We need a miracle here. If anyone needs a miracle, we need a miracle. I get the Queen of Cups, and this is upright, and this is so lovely. I feel like you have still so much love for your person, like so much love. I feel like that even if things did go through an ending or a separation, or at least like a really tough time. If you guys aren't in separation, I'd be shocked. So you guys just went through like a really tough time. but that you still have so much love for your person anyway. This one, I take reversals in this reading. I don't normally, but today I am. I get the 10 of coins reversed, which is so interesting because we also got this 10 of coins reversed in pile 1. So I feel like in this, it's the same meaning, where they may have a hard time seeing your value, or they may have a lot of financial constraints, which have really, really hurt this relationship. So I get the 10 of coins reversed. And I get 3 of cups upright, which is happiness and celebration. So I feel like when you guys are together, or when you were together, you guys had so much fun. You had so much happiness, celebration, dancing. Like, you guys had the best time. This may have been like an explosive blowout fight, or it may just be, you know, if you're watching this at the time I'm recording it, it's probably Cancer month by now. And, you know, it might just be that it's been like so emotional of a time. But yeah, I feel like you guys had this really, really tough situation just happen. So, and honestly, it might have come from out of the blue. It might have shocked you. You might have been completely unaware and like totally surprised. So there is that. Now we're going to see with the before tarot, what happened to make this happen? So we're going to get some clarifying cards for all 5 of these to get some more information. Like, what happened, you guys? Okay. Tower, Death, Queen of Cups, 10 of Pentacles reversed, 3 of Cups. All right. So let's see what happened. Bottom of the deck energy, not super happy. I get the 9 of Swords, which literally it's like blood is dripping off of it. So there's a lot of pain in this connection here. You guys, if any of you piles need a miracle, it's your pile. Okay. So the Tower is symbolized, 3 of, yeah, it's a work thing. It's a money thing. It's maybe even a lifestyle thing. Maybe you guys just had to like unexpectedly move or something. Like, I get the 3 of coins reversed. It seems like in the past, they were working really hard on their career. Maybe they just got like surprisingly fired. But I get the 3 of coins upside down. So they were working on something financially. It was just the beginning stages. They weren't even in like the middle or the end stages. And then there was that sudden ending. In this relationship, you might have felt like you were just getting up off the ground and then they blindsided you. But it seems like you guys were just starting and then it just got like the rug pulled out from under you. Then I get the 10 of Wands reversed, where it's like, yeah, you were just beginning to commit. You were just beginning to take things more seriously, to take more responsibility on. In their career, they may have started to take on more responsibility, but it was definitely a shock. So it's like they were just taking more responsibility on, or you guys as a team, as a couple, or as a duo were just taking more responsibility on. You were just getting deeper, and then the ending. So you might have thought that it was progressing, and then it was like a sudden shock ending. They're saying that in the past also it seemed like it was just before all this emotional stuff happened. Yeah. And also, okay, it was in the beginning. Okay, it's like you guys were really just deepening your feelings for each other. You were just starting to get a sense and a feeling for your person. You were just starting to like really intuitively feel it. And then they may have started been like, I don't know what's happening with me. I don't know how I feel. Oh, I feel confused. Oh, I don't know. And like they might have started to get like the beginning stages of like confusion when your heart was very open. And then I get the Queen of Coins upside down on the 10 of Coins upside down. So I get Queen of Pentacles reversed. Again, they may have had a hard time seeing your value. They may not really have gotten to know you fully. It seems like this might have ended before it even really began. Or they may have had this career situation kind of like lopsided. And then, yeah, this happiness, this celebration energy, I get the Emperor. So before you guys were really happy, I feel like this person didn't really know how to have self-love or value themselves at all. So you guys seem a little similar to pile 1, but I'm getting that it's also kind of like a lot more devastating. So you guys have gone through a lot. If you guys haven't gone through something this drastic with your person, this is probably not your pile. You might want to check pile 1 or 2 because those are a little softer. But I feel like that, yeah, that people watching this pile are ones that have just gone through like a tough reveal. Now, in regards to what's going to happen, though, the miracles, oh, wow, cool. Oh, wow. Now, I don't even know if this was, yeah, I'm just going to put it the way this was. Either way, it's interesting. Okay. So, what's so fascinating, though, your 6 months from now miracles in the next 6 months. To clarify that you guys are just starting to get started and then you had things kind of torn out from underneath you. I get the strength upside down. I feel like this person, though, that you've been trying to pair yourself with may be going through a lot of challenges and struggles themselves. I get the strength reversed. So they may feel like they're too weak to have a relationship. They may feel like I can't possibly partner with you because I can't even take care of myself right now. I feel like they may be feeling like, or at least they're able to clarify that it's not personal, it's not you in a way. They just really can't do it. I get with the 10 of, so I feel like there's some closure, there's some clarity. With the 10 of Wands, where there's a lot of starting to take responsibility and then it ended. I get the 3 of Coins, which is literally, it's interesting because this came out twice, which is where I was not even sure if it should go on this pile or this pile because I get 2 3 of Coins and they're both reversed. So what I love about this, guys, is I feel like that what they started, they're going to keep trying to continue even if they don't have all the answers or all the solutions. They're going to try to continue to keep working on it, or like kind of like beating a dead horse. I feel like your person might be very persistent, and I feel like they might just keep trying and trying. So you might even feel like that they might even keep trying with you, even if they're having a hard time doing so. I get the Ace of Wands reversed. So I feel like in this situation, they feel like they acted hasty. Yeah, yeah, clearly they acted really freaking hasty. So I feel like they may realize that they were impulsive and they acted out of impulse, and they may regret what they did. Yeah, in the past, or in the future, something that's happening is, yeah, I feel like if they have gotten fired, they're looking for more work and they find more work. So if they did lose their job, I feel like, or if they had a financial situation that was really difficult, that was shocking, that affected the two of you, I feel like they do get more work, they get more riches and resources. And then in the future, over the Emperor reversed is a Judgment reversed. So I feel like they might even try to reverse their judgment, reverse their decision. So you have a person that might actually be trying to come back. Yay! I like that. Okay, they may be like, wow, I reacted too hasty. I was in my trauma. I reacted out of emotional impulse. I didn't mean it. That sort of thing. Now we're going to see a little bit about Fin de siècle, what is changing in the next 6 months in your person towards you. Mature woman. So I feel like this represents you in this particular case, whether you're a woman or not. I feel like that you are going to be so in touch with your divine emotional energy, like you got the Queen of Cups already. So I feel like for you that you are mature, you're in your like composed energy, and when your person like does their antics or has their situations shift, I feel like they're going to message you with a message of concern, and you're going to be like, what's going on? Yeah, I'm good. I'm cool. I'm living my best life, actually. Oh, it's nice to hear from you. Like, I feel like you're going to be very mature and kind and gracious and loving, and they're going to be all anxious and concerned and worried. And I feel like that's very interesting because I feel like they're going to want to make a different decision. They might be trying to come back, and I feel like you're going to act a little like unaffected. Let's see. Yeah, I get the imprisonment upside down. So I get actually that you're like, what? You let go of this connection. You released commitment, or you released me, or we broke up, and what's up? What's going on? And then I get the House card upright, and I feel like they're going to want to shift the living dynamics or the living situation. So because their financial situation, I feel like, has changed, it might affect their living situation. And I feel like they may have, when they get their new job or they get their more new money, that they're also going to have a living situation that will stabilize and progress. And I feel like they're going to get their groundings, they're going to get their bearings, and they're going to be like, okay, that was really hard, but now I can come up for air. Now I feel stabilized. Let's see what's going on. So I feel like that they're going to start to be able to feel like they can take care of themselves, and that self-sufficient energy is really going to be able to like connect with you. So that is helpful. That's very good. All right. So they are going to start to feel like they have their life together more. And you're not going to be so shocked by it. You're going to be like, oh, well, I'm sorry your life went badly. I'm actually fine. So in regards to 3, 4, 5. Okay. So in regards to this is what relationship dynamics in them are going to shift in a miraculous way in the next 6 months. Communication. They're going to communicate with you much better. So they're going to communicate with you very effectively. If you guys did have a blowout fight, that will shift. I get the love card. I feel like they do love you. I feel like when you guys broke up or when this situation ended, that you may have felt like they didn't love you. They also may have felt like they left before they were able to see where this could really go. So I feel like that's going to shift. I get the friendship card. I do feel like they're going to definitely come back offering an olive branch of friendship as well. I do get the renewal and the breakthrough. Oh my God, this is amazing, you guys. Okay, so I do feel like this connection can renew because of the breakthroughs they are making. And yeah, if they come back with good communication and a lot of love and also friendship, and they say they've made some breakthroughs and they're more self-sufficient and financially stable in their life, I could see you totally giving them another chance. Like that seems practical even. And you have lots of love for them. So that looks amazing. So I love this. This is great. Okay, so you guys might be like a little bit of a success story here. Very lovely. All right, so what messages of love are they going to feel for you in the next 6 months? Apology. Thank you. They're going to apologize for how they treated you, for their drastic actions, for their overreactions, and for their survival trauma responses. So, cool. Thank you for the apology. We appreciate it. Excellent. Obstacles, yay, and that literally fell on the breakthrough card. And twin flame. Okay, so twin flame is a nice kind of blanket statement for somebody that thinks of you as like a soulmate or a true love or a beautiful love or a partner, divine partner, romantic person. So I love this. So they're going to say, super, super sorry, twin flame of mine, in no so many words, probably much different words. I had some breakthroughs of these obstacles that were blocking us at first, but yay, so excited that we have made some breakthroughs here. And when I say we, I mean myself. They are willing to take a leap of faith with you. Yes. They have had an awakening. So that is so, so good. We love these epiphanies. And they'll be back to the 3 of Cups where they will be playing hard. Where they will be like, let's go back to having the fun times we used to have. I miss them. Let's go back to that. I'd like to take a leap of faith on that. So yay. Good, good, good. Thank you, Pile 3's person. We appreciate you coming back from that because that sucked. That did not seem like it was starting out very well. But, that makes sense. All right. So 3 cards. This is what they'll have gone through in the next 6 months. These are the positive changes they're making in their psyche. So we have God. Okay. Light attributes. Benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. So it seems like they're going to be able to honor themselves and you as well. And they're going to give you a lot of compassion and a lot of kindness and an apology for the way they hurt you and for their shocking, drastic actions and all of it. Midas and Miser, light attributes. So they have done a good job. They're going to be working through this and progressing very well through entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold. This is a person that is, yes, I love this. Their financial situation will shift and it's really going to help your relationship. This is so good. So they may go into business for themselves. They may be able to be creative and make money on their creativity. They may just feel like they just have the Midas touch and that really helps. And then delight in sharing life's riches. They're also going to want to provide for you. So that's awesome. And students, okay, they may also go back to school or start studying something new for their new job. So light attributes, humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. So that is awesome. So they're going to basically feel like they're so open to studying both like psychological lessons that they're going through. And also I feel like they may even financially or physically be going back to study so that they can like pick themselves up, and that's awesome. So I feel like that when you in the next 6 months they'll have gone back to school, or they'll have studied a workshop or a class or something, maybe a business class to like promote their self-employment or whichever. So this is so good. Yay. Awesome. So that helps with their commitment to you. Now, what are the romance angel cards for you in the next 6 months? Trust. I'm loving it. So the positive change that they are going through is they're learning about trusting in themselves again, the universe again, and I feel like you'll also be able to develop a deeper trust in them again. So that is amazing. Again, keep an open mind. So I feel like they're going to be very open-minded about your connection together, and they're going to think, wow, at first I thought that I didn't see a future here, but actually now that I have my own life under control and I'm not so much in survival and panic mode, I think I can actually. So that's awesome. And I get it is safe for you to love. That's upside down though. So they may feel like it's unsafe for them to love, and they're going to be really working through this. So that's going to be a thing, because the unsafe to love and the trust, that's going to be a very strong theme. So that's something where they're really going to have to work through that. So they'll be making some progress in that area, but I feel like they still might have some progress left to go in the next 6 months after that. So I do feel like that, yeah, they'll have made some progress towards that. More on trusting kind of like the universe or whatever to have their back, trusting in themselves a bit, but they may not feel like they're really able to trust love and relationships or trust themselves in love and relationships. But I feel like that's something that at least start to tackle, and there'll definitely be at least a lot of progress made. So that's good. Now I get for you the Stellar Energy Oracle deck. So what are some miracles that are going to be happening as change in the next 6 months for your person towards you? So, sweet dreams, burning passion, deep regret, and falling leaves. So interesting. These are actually cards that came up for you already in pile 1. So this is fascinating. So again, if you're watching this video, by the time I release it, fall is about the halfway mark. So there may be, I feel like this is like you guys go through something similar, but like in a much severe way than pile 1 and 2. You kind of have a combination of both piles, but more pile 1. So yes, so I feel like they're going to be able to be in the direction of pursuing their dreams more. That is going to basically free up their mind and be able to allow themselves to tap into their sexuality and their burning passion for you. I feel like they're going to have a lot of regret for how they treated you, and that's definitely one of their awakenings and epiphanies, which is helpful, because that's a regret is a gift. A regret is a miracle, because that shows that they want to change their behavior. And then I get fall for falling leaves. So this seems like this all happens by the fall. If you're watching this and it's like, I don't know, a time where you're not going to reach the fall, like if you're watching this in like the beginning of winter, I would say that there may be some, like this might be a little past 6 months for you guys then, but I would say basically around the fall is when they'll have regret for how they treated you. They'll be very, very passionate towards you, and they're going to want to pursue their dreams with you. So that's about like the time of the fall. Now, how are they feeling emotionally now? I'm very curious, because gosh, that tower moment, that death moment, distance, of course, that makes sense. They're feeling like you're so far away, and you're like, yeah, you broke up with me. Then I get compassion. They do still have a lot of love and compassion for you though. They have a lot of kindness in their heart for you. So they really do like have a lot of like emotional love towards you, and you know, they hope you're doing okay. I think they're very aware that they probably broke your heart, and they're very sorry, or they will be anyways. I get the independence. So it does seem like with the distance and independence, you know, they're kind of still trying to make themselves independent and, you know, having to be on their own. But it's very interesting. You got the sweet dreams, burning passion card, and now seductive, where it says, every night in my dreams, you seduce me. So I do feel like with this, that even though they are far away and independent, that they have not forgotten about you. They still have compassion for you, and they still feel very attracted to you for sure. So that's also very interesting. Now in regards to the shadows, what miracles are going to be coming up as positive change in your person. Yes, thank you for leaving me. Ha! They are not going to be happy that you guys broke up. They will regret it. I pretend that I don't care. Yes, well, they very much do care, and they're going to stop pretending. So they're going to acknowledge to you that they do care for you, and that they are sorry, and that they regret it, and that they are not happy that you guys broke up. And I scared myself that day. Yeah, I bet you did. I think they got really, 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 really scared. So they were really, really in panic mode when they ended things. So I feel like they're going to be working through some of their fear as their life gets more on track, and that's very positive. They're going to be able to act from a place of integrity with you, and that's good. So I do like that they're going to not be as afraid in the near future. In the next 6 months, they're not going to be as afraid. So we like this. Let's see. I'm going to do 4 cards. All right. I am not available. Good. They're going to become available. So that's amazing. So right now they're not available, and that's what's going to change. I don't react when people mention you. Yes, because you're pretending you don't care. But they are going to start reacting when people mention you, and those people are probably going to call them out about it. They're going to be like, gosh, what are you doing? Are you okay? Why are you sad? I know I messed up everything. Yes, they did. And they're going to have that epiphany and that awareness, and they're going to take responsibility for it, which is a big deal. So they're going to acknowledge that they messed up everything. And I left when I saw you with someone. Some of them actually may have left because they thought that you weren't as serious about them. Now I feel like that's for fewer of you, but some of them may have left. They may have felt shocked if they thought you were dating somebody else or found out you were dating somebody else. But again, I feel like that's for very few of you. So in the opposite of this, I feel like they're going to come back. They might come back when they see you with someone. That actually feels like that resonates extremely strongly with me, actually. Yeah, I feel like they're going to return to you, and they're going to see you with someone when they come back, and they're not going to like it at all. All right. So, in regards to what they think and feel about you right now. So yeah, they meant it. I get that I meant what I said and the yes card. So they did mean it, but they regret it. They said something in the heat of the moment, or something happened because they were in like severe trauma. Yes. And there is that. So even though they meant it, I feel like that they will regret it, and they will have a lot more understanding of how to fix it and what to do. So there is that. I need more balance. Yeah, they went severely out of balance, and I feel like even spiritually out of alignment. It's not a surprise that you picked the chakra wand, because this is like all their chakras might have been out of balance. But they do hope that you'll wait for me. Well, some of you may, but some of you may not, with you being with someone when they come back to you. But I feel like they do hope that you'll wait, they hope that you'll wait maybe till they get their life together, even though I don't feel like they told you to wait. They may have said something like, well, hopefully if things are different in the future, we'll see what happens. I feel like they do hope that you'll be there, but I wouldn't recommend waiting, and I don't think you guys will wait, which is good. I get happiness as my priority. So I do feel like they're going to try to make themselves happy, and that's good, because that's the first step on their way back to you, so that's good. Now, as your bonus messages, pile 3, we're going to look at some unicorns. We're going to see what miracles are coming between you and your person in the next 6 months. Oh, that's a fun one. Here are some more. There's some more. Okay. So, as final messages for you, wish upon a star. This is so beautiful. So you are wishing with a magic wand. That's so lovely. So absolutely, you guys, I feel like your wishes are going to be granted. And I get imagine. So just imagine what you want. Imagine the life that you want to wake up one day and have. Imagine the miracle question and be like, if you could wake up tomorrow and your life was perfect, what would it look like? And set your intentions on that and imagine that and wish for that upon a star. Because I do feel like that is going to come to you. I get decide, so that's beautiful. So I do feel like your person is going to make some better choices. I get love heals fear. So I do feel like that your person is going to overcome their fears and anxieties. They're going to return to a space of love. So that's great. And finally, I get it's okay to be different. So that's amazing. So they're going to be able to know that their life path might be different than everybody else's, and that that's okay. And that is very, very helpful. All right, you guys. Well, thank you, pile 3, for watching. I hope this resonated with you. Again, you know, this is a pile for people that have gone through a lot of like tough times and sadness and like shocking endings with their person. If you feel like you're not going through something so severe, I do recommend checking out pile 1, maybe even pile 2 if that resonates for you, but probably more pile 1. There may be some messages in those piles for you. If you feel like it didn't resonate and you want to pick another video, feel free to do that. I have a lot of videos up. You may even want to watch one of my videos that I put up called Should You Wait or Move On? Because it does seem like that your person, if they've ended things, that you may be curious about, you know, should you stick around? What's going to happen in the future with this connection? So you can get some more details there as well. If you did like this video, I would love for you guys to like and comment and subscribe. Your comments always make my day and it's like so fun. I do wish lots of miracles for you and your person. I feel like that your situation will improve, and I hope that, you know, I'm rooting for you. And I do feel like they're going to have a lot of epiphanies here, so that's good. So I do feel like there will be a lot of magic. I bless this connection. No, I root for it, and I ship it. So I hope that you guys will have a lovely evening when you watch this video. And oh, here, you want to say hi to my cat real quick? Give me a lucky. My cat is very lucky, so I feel like he's going to bless you in your connection also. So, yes. Anyways, you guys, I hope that you take care, and I will see you. Yes, I know you're being very loving. And I will see you later. Bye. Yes, what a good baby you are. Oh, you're such a little small baby. Oh, who's the sweetest? Yeah, you want to get down? Or you want to just chill? Yeah, you want to just hang out? Want to say hi to the viewers? We can do a little more cat attention. Yeah, you want to just chill here then? Okay. Are you done? Or you want to hang? Yes, you lucky black cat. Who's a very good lucky boy. Oh my goodness. Who's the sweetest man? Who's the good sweetest? Yes. Alright, let's get down now. Bye, pile 3.